it appears today that YouTube has recommended to me my next video. So I decided to take them up on the offer, and now we're talking about my predictions for the future of the series to Dragon Age the Veilguard. Alright, let's get into it. So, alright, so they say that you guys are very interested in this topic, so I figure I should talk about it. The future of Dragon Age the Veilguard is explored through the lens of a dedicated fan's predictions. Well, I used to be, so okay. Key events and character arcs are analyzed to paint a compelling vision of what the series may hold. Okay, yes, indeed. Alright, outline. What do we talk about? Whoa. Dang, okay. Okay, need more suggestions. I need to mention the Dragon Age 4. So there was supposed to be a Dragon Age 4, and it never happened, okay? That's the story. They also say, include fan theories. Okay, so there was these guys. They sat there and they thought, wow, Dragon Age Inquisition, it ended so well. We could dream of a great next story. Wow, like 2013 or whatever, when the Inquisition came out. Wow, that was such a good game. And like, if we just look into the future and we think, what could come next? Well, now we got Dragon Age the Veilguard. So that's enough there for fan theories. Discuss lore implications. What lore? Oh, how Solas was actually an interesting villain in the Inquisition game. And then in Veilguard, they completely neutered him, butchered him. He sits around in the Veil all game, never shows up. No one cares anymore about you, Solas, including the writers. Sorry, the women are more important than you. All right, well, that's beautiful. Setting the stage. The Veilguard's rise. There was no rise for Veilguard. The story actually went nowhere since the beginning. A deeper dive, exploring the Veilguard's purpose, to spread their pronouns and their gender-queer propaganda. That's pretty much the deeper dive into it. It's just SJW, woke political dog trash. But don't worry, there's a lot of people who say there's nothing wrong with it, it's beautiful and brave, and we should all worship the pronoun mafia, as they call them. A world influx. The Veilguard's influence on Thedas. Well, there was no Thedas in Veilguard, actually. It felt dead and unalive. And in Inquisition, Thedas was actually interesting. But in Veilguard, I want to end it all, including myself. The future unfolds. Yes, okay, so this is part of the video where I sit here. Dramatic. The future is going to unfold. There's going to be a sequel. Yes, they moved on to Mass Effect 5. Yes, they gave up on Dragon Age. Yes, they really honestly didn't care about this game, and they definitely threw it to the freaking, they threw freaking crap into the fan, and they hope it stuck to the wall. Well, we got neither of those. We just got a freaking aborted fetus from a butch lesbian, from a man that thinks that, his mommy's daddy. Now just wait a minute. Have you guys ever questioned yourself as to whether or not you're gay? Because here's the simple question, and really here's the simple problem. You've been supporting companies that hate you for how long? Companies that make dog trash stories for how long? And you've been begging for a solution for how long? Well, here I am. Destined unto you by God. Maybe we are exaggerating a little bit, but let's go with it. I went out of my way to provide to you these stories. I went out of my way to take on the burden of storytelling, to become a steward of narrative, so that you finally get some narratives that are worth your time. Listen, man, just get on over to my freaking Amazon book page, pick up one of my books, or don't if you're gay. It's totally fine, bro. You're into freaking dudes. I get it. Anyway, back into the video. You flaming homosexual. These people, you know, really confusing. Well, anyways, we could hit a lot of the bullet points that they give to me, but, you know, I think we did a pretty good job. So what are my final predictions? I think that all the people who actually picked up and played Dragon Age the Veilguard, I think they all ended themselves by now. I don't think there's actually a living fan of the franchise. I think after seeing what happens and seeing the prospects of future DLC or a sequel, I'm pretty sure they all ended themselves right here. Outside of that, yeah, that's a beautiful outline. I think we followed that pretty authentically. Ooh, title. Shoot. What can I think about for a title for this one? The Veilguard's true purpose? What happens after Veilguard? That would be an interesting conversation to have. Dragon Age the Veilguard. Is this the future of the series? Is it? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Are they going to continue going woke, continue going pronouns, continue going trans? Are they going to continue pushing this propaganda down our throat? Or are we finally going to get a good game? I don't know. The title has so many questions in it. What do we do? The Veilguard, my unpopular predictions for Dragon Age. It's a dead franchise now because of woke SJW politics and woke losers who support these politics while they destroy beloved franchises. That's my unpopular prediction. Dragon Age the Veilguard, this could be a huge... And it's scary. Yeah, I mean, it could be a big game. Could be like, wow, this is really going to determine the future of the industry. But it did not. And in fact, it is actually scary. Because they destroyed a franchise after so many generations of men working their tail off to make sure it was a franchise that people loved, including me, that we wanted to see more sexy women. Remember Isabella? How she was freaking busty? I didn't even know about that completely or remember it. Man, they really went down hard on the ugly women after Origins. I don't know what it was, but they were like, Inquisition, ugly women. You know, we used to have busty chicks that every dude wants to freaking sling his freaking pee-pee inside of and produce a legion, an army of men. But nowadays, not so much. Now we just get, Isabella looked terrible in Veilguard. I mean, they gave her a breast reduction, and she sounds like a moron doing push-ups after misgendering Tosh, because Tosh is the main character. Is the Veilguard the future Dragon Age? I'm worried. Interesting title, and I will explore this topic of conversation right here. Is the future of Veilguard the Dragon Age? Is the Veilguard the future of it? No, it's not. And if it is, well, then it's going to end itself along with the rest of the fan base that, well, used to exist for this game. So yes and no. Now, if we come down here, I'm going to peruse, I'm going shopping. Ooh. Oh, dang, we can get some, ooh. Those are some good thumbnails. Shoot, man. See, if it were up to me, I would actually do this as a thumbnail, because that's just me. It's beautiful. It captures my soul. But of course, we all know that I'm here because of you guys. What's this? Oh, it's helpful? Yeah, why not? Let's download it. Give it to me now. Did it download? Can I download the thumbnail? It's my thumbnail now. Give me the thumbnail. Okay. Well, it looks like they're not giving me the thumb. So I'm going to have to figure out the thumbnail in the future here. Because I guess it's not downloading. I will download this thumbnail and I will present it to you on the thumbnail. It will happen. You only clicked on this for the thumbnail. And it's a beautiful thumbnail. And I'm going to put some words in there on the thumbnail. I think. I don't know yet. Anyways, guys, That was the video. We're here to talk about what is the future. Oh, I'm sorry. Dragon Age the Veilguard. My predictions for the future of the series. Next question is, what are yours? Alright guys, so before we head out for the video, I do want to remind you that I am absolutely dedicated to solving our current predicament surrounding wokeness in media. Right now, our stories, they don't mean anything anymore. They're made by adult children. And quite frankly, we're not going to do anything to solve this by just simply calling out everything that is woke. So I have been working my tail off to provide to you stories, narratives that grants to you what it is that old storytellers used to design and conceive within their minds. I went out of my way to make storylines that actually mean something, that actually possesses the soul and the spirit of what storytelling and creativity and imagination used to be in so much of our media once upon a time. Now, of course, we have to start here at the ground roots, which is write a book. Of course, then we're going to go into audiobooks and we're going to expand from there. But right now, I need your guys' support. And you can pick up every single one of these books: Umbral Stalker, Queen's Festival, Realm Lords Apocrypha, Invincigirl, and you can also pick up the Lexicon of Odds and Tales. Soon enough, we're going to be having Celestial Conflict. That's also going to be coming out, and I really look forward to providing to you guys a lot of these stories to come. My most ambitious project right now is probably the Realm Lords Apocrypha. I mean, everything is pretty much a big deal here, but I have specifically gone out of my way to sit down and make these stories, to provide to you the solution to our wokeness in storytelling today. I ask of you, pick it up, check it out, and please drop me a review. If you guys have any question, what is the best way to support me? This is the way right here. And let it be clear, when you support me here, I'm going to, in manyfold, support you right back with that much more to provide in return. Storytelling is no longer made for men, and it's about time that we become a part of the solution.